All right, Bills Mafia, this one is for you. I know a lot of you guys got upset last week as I was quoted in some article, and I'm not really sure what you were upset about. All I said in the article was that I didn't think Josh Allen was quite to the level of Brady and Rodgers and those great players quite yet. Unbelievable young quarterback, evolving every single year, getting better and better. I just said sometimes his technique gets away from him and he misses a few layups here and there. So I want to see him clean that part up. And obviously with what we saw this past weekend, we know he's got the capabilities of being one of the great ones. He just isn't quite there yet. So, man, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I just like to analyze things and be honest with people, and I think we always have to do that. Sometimes we've got to grow as players. We all have to do it at some point in time. I just feel like Josh has a little growing yet to do, but unbelievable performance last week. So after you guys got on me last week, I got to give you a study ball this week to take a look a little bit more in depth of what Josh did last week. 5 touchdowns, 4 incompletions. I mean, are you kidding me? It doesn't get any better than that. So much fun to watch him continue to grow. I don't even have the 66 yards rushing on here. So you add that to the mix. Man, one of the best playoff performances that we've ever seen. Let's dive into the tape and let's have some fun, Bills Mafia. All right, let's go. All right, let's start with his first touchdown pass. And, here's the thing. I'm not really sure. This is actually a mess up on the outside, I have to assume. We got double returns coming with the outside guys trying to run a corner. Bad leverage, don't really have anything as he's looking over to this side. I'm not really sure what was going on here, but starts with great protection. Nobody open. Let me buy a little bit of time. And you're having a good night when you put a ball up and you say, I'm really just kind of throwing this away. I'm going to put it where only my guy can get it, but I don't even expect this to be a completion. But you're still on the money enough that the defender can't get it. Your guy can go up and get it. Touchdown number 1. And it's going to be a good night when those kind of things play in your favor. We've all been there. Remember when I set the record for completion percentage in a game? I had one ball that was tipped at the line of scrimmage, went up in the air, and Anquan Bolden find a way to come down with it. And, of course, that's what separates me to get a record. You have those things go in your favor when you're feeling it and you're having a good night. This is awesome right here. So he's got what we call a fish route. It's a little hook and then a swing right here. Now, maybe he comes out and he takes that swing right there, but I think he understood, hey, I got tight man-to-man coverage over here. I know I've got Dawson Knox coming on a deep over here, so I'm going to pass up the short one here, knowing that there's no help on the backside. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to work my guys in the right direction. Then I'm going to come back and find my second level guy. What a great throw up over the top. Second level, big time throw and understanding of what he's seeing. And he doesn't have to settle for the easy completion, although that's still a win in the playbook. But I'm going to go for the jugular and I'm going to attack. And that's what you got to do in the playoffs, and that's what you got to do to be a great quarterback. All right, we got a little play right here. Not sure how he was reading it. Came out this way, peeked over here at the corner. May had a chance to hit that corner over here once you see the leverage of this corner who turns his hips all the way back to the inside. Good shot that he's going to cross him over, but knowing he's got man-to-man coverage. Nice little move in here, and then to come out on the deep over, and once again, great throw here by Josh for the big second level throw. I mean, he does the deep overs and the deep corners as well as anybody, and here's what I love, is you'll see as he gets set, I want you to watch how he bounces back. See how he bounces back onto that back foot right there? When you do that, it creates power when you load up on the back foot. Boom. Loads up on the back foot. That allows him to create that power with his hips, because you'll notice he doesn't even really get to step into this throw. But he's loaded up on the back foot, flips those hips, creates the power. Great throw on the second level once again. And you're seeing it. These aren't just a bunch of dink and dunk throws. He didn't go 21 for 25, throwing everything underneath. He was attacking down the field, which makes it even more impressive. 0-degree weather. Love this right here. So we've got kind of a double cross post, if you will, with the deep over right here. So when we're reading this a couple different ways, you're going to see that we've got a free safety back here. So double post, okay? This guy gets across, free safety turns his hips, possible chance to hit the outside post right there. If this free safety gets really deep, now we can read that free safety and we can go cross to cross based on what that free safety does on the back end. So you're going to see right here, the safety's got a lot of depth here, but he's going to turn his hips that way. Josh, as he's moving and buying some time, he's working that free safety right there. The hips get turned in that direction. Again, if it didn't have pressure, he maybe has a chance at the post, but look how he comes back, flips his hips right here. Boom. Another second level throw up over the top. Really, really well done. Throwing across his body. Big throw, big throw, big throw. On those deep overs, deep corner routes. Love this right here. We got pressure coming off here. Really kind of a hot situation here. Nice job by the back to here and pick it up. So he's reading this guy. He's got a little stop or come back out here. Then he's got Cole Beasley working to the inside. So his read is all off of this defender. This defender squeezes inside. Boom, I'm going to hit this one outside. Does a nice job as he's looking over there. Feels the hang by the defender. Now he's going to work back to the inside. And these are the kind of things that I talk about sometimes with Josh. Again, these are, as an analyst, these are the things that I see as a former quarterback that I'm always looking for, is that sometimes Josh's feet will get parallel to the line of scrimmage, and he's so talented that he gets away with it with a lot of these throws, but his technique will get away from him. Now, still does a great job dropping the arm, making the accurate throw there, but it's that footwork, and it doesn't matter who you are. You could be Rodgers, because Rodgers misses a lot of those throws too when he gets his feet off. He makes a lot, but he misses them. Patrick Mahomes as well. And so that to me is just the next step for Josh, is just cleaning up the footwork so he can make what I was calling the layups. Love this right here. He's going to come out and he's pumping in this direction. He is not pumping at anybody. He's not doing anything but working this free safety right here. He knows he's got one-on-one with his main man to the backside. My only goal is to hold the free safety. So he comes out and his whole mindset is, I'm going to manipulate that free safety. I'm going to come out and I'm going to pump. All that pump does is just freeze that guy in the middle of the field. Now I'm going to flip my hips back. And again, another big throw down the field. Great throw to Stephon Diggs. Good job here, right? Being smart with the football, got opportunities, little post, little corner, little flat right here. Now, he got his options here. You see this DB, we're always talking about reading body language. Body language means this DB right here flattens his feet right here at the line of scrimmage. That gives you an opportunity as a quarterback to throw it over the top of him if you want. You know that once he flattens his feet like that, if he's going to cover this, he's got to flip his hips all the way around and cover that. So you feel comfortable with it. There's a great shot to lay this up and over, knowing it's going to be hard for that guy to flip his hips and get there. But by the same token, we talk about width and depth, and we talk about body language. He's getting a lot of depth here, okay? Ball's here. He's getting 8 to 10 yards deep. Don't have to force the deep throw. Go ahead and take your check down. Boom. Get the ball out on your guy. Pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. And we're all right, being smart with the football. Either one of those is an opportunity, but I definitely sees this guy getting depth. If he would have thrown it, I could have seen why based on the body language. Because he throws this check down, I see that he's saying, hey, a little bit too much depth for me. I'm going to be smart with the football and get myself a completion. Love that kind of stuff. Recognizing little things. We've seen it a number of times. Recognizing the free safety. This is what's taken Josh Allen into that next level. It's why he's able to have games like this. Keep putting it together every week. This kind of consistency, man, it's going to be game over. All right, really well done right here. They're going to run this little concept here. They're going to run the receiver over here, and then they're going to try to sneak it, what we call a sneak here, depending on which receiver it is, but they're going to go here and they're going to try to sneak him back. So a lot of times you get man-to-man coverage, everything disappears, and all of a sudden this guy's down the backside all by himself. Great read here by Josh. They didn't get man-to-man coverage. So can't set the rub here and do all of that and get the big play. Sees the safety back here. Awesome. Not going to panic. Understands what he's seeing. Going to keep his eyes there, and then he's going to flip the check down out to the outside, getting another completion. That's how you go 21 for 25. You make the big throws down the field when they're there. When they're not there, you make the right decision with the football. You get it to your check down. Really, really well done there, again, by Josh. Okay, now we've got a hot situation. Okay, bringing pressure. Nobody to pick him up, nobody to block him. So just going to buy time. Understand what I'm seeing. Get it out to your playmaker. Get the hot. Get a positive play. Don't have to try to make all the plays with your legs. Probably something he would have tried to do a couple years ago. This is where Josh is growing. This is where he's getting better. And it is fun to watch. Probably the best example of a young quarterback that's evolving as a pocket passer. We always knew he was a great athlete. He had that big cannon arm. But now he's really learning how to play the position. And it is fun to watch when guys do that and they start to see all the different things that are going on the field. Add that to his unbelievable ability, and man, he is tough to stop. So here's a look right here. They run back to what looks like a cover two look right here. So we're going to have the inside guy. We're going to have a go on the outside. I thought maybe if he reads it as cover two, you're going to read this safety. This safety turns inside. He ends up taking that shot out there. As he goes out there, maybe see the corner give, and he could have hit the check down. Either one of these things would have been fine, but love the mentality. Mentality is boom, right there. Get this guy to flip his hips to the inside. Get cover two. I got my guy on the outside. I'm taking my shot down the field. Another great throw up and over, and all it takes is a hesitation there by the corner. Hesitate just a little bit. Gone. Josh can make these throws. Even if he's a touch late on the throw, he's got the cannon to be able to get it there. Boom. Another touchdown. Great throw by Josh Allen. Love this right here. So you see a lot of teams do the RPOs where they're reading defensive ends or they're reading linebackers, and they get movement there, and they'll pop up and hit a quick little slant or a screen there to their wide receiver. See this in college a lot. You don't see it in the pros a lot. Okay, second level RPOs where we're coming out and we're going to hand this football off, but I'm going to read this safety. This safety comes down to Phil in the run game. Boom, I'm going to hit the post back behind it. Right here, you see it. Hold. There's a safety come moving up. Boom. Great throw on the move. And this is why sometimes Josh gets away with the footwork that I talk about. Not always good footwork. His feet are going this way, but look, so talented to be able to throw it across his body and make that throw, use his hips to make those throws. I'm just going to take a look at it from the back end. Just really, really well done right here. See his eyes? Eyes down the field, reading the safety. Here he comes. Boom. Great throw. I mean, you see it. His body's saying, I'm throwing it this way, and he's got the ability to throw the ball back here and be accurate with it. Wow. I mean, that's awesome. That's just awesome. Really just an awesome job all the way around. So many unbelievable plays. Here's another one. We got a naked bootleg. Now, a lot of situations, maybe Josh tucks and runs because there's nobody over there. But Josh is feeling it. Josh is having one of those games. Dawson Knox over here. I mean, that's great coverage, especially when you're running a corner going here. Josh doesn't care. I'm going to throw it anyways. Puts it up and over the defender. I think this ball might have even been tipped just with a fingertip. And that's another thing. Sometimes you need a little help to have games like this. And maybe just a little tip, but Dawson really goes up and makes a great catch there. And, oh, man, so close to getting in the end zone for another touchdown. But what a great throw. I mean, just look at this. As a quarterback, you're saying, oh, are you kidding me? That has got to be a perfect throw to have any chance. And on the move to his right, perfect throw up over the top, setting them up for another touchdown. Awesome, awesome throw. All right, I always like to do this because I always wondered, and I watched the game play out, and then you see it's 21 for 25, and I always like to go back and say, okay, what throws did he miss, or why were there 4 incompletions? Could he have had an even better night, or could he have been perfect on the night? So I just wanted to show you the 4 incompletions he had in the game. Here's one. They're trying to run what we call honk. So he's going to roll this direction, run a little hook here, and they're going to run this guy on a corner move because everybody, when they roll out, they love to run the corner here. They're going to run him on a corner move and then bring him back to the backside. So you're hoping to get a 1 high, this guy to go over the top, and then you beat him to the backside. The Pats go cover 2 here, so they don't have it. So Josh does a great job of buying time and coming to his check down right here. And you'll see just feet get away from him a little bit. He tries to rush this a little bit. There's the throw. He's going to the right place. It's a right read. Great job being patient with it and finding his guy. Just misses a throw right there that he could have had. I know he's kicking himself for that one. Knows he should have made that throw. All right, we'll come out here. Number 2, off the play action. Okay. Maybe got off it a little bit quick. He's got this over coming with the check down right here. Maybe had a shot at the over, but felt the depth here again. No problem going to the check down. Going to be a completion right here, and hand gets up or it goes off a helmet. Ball's a little bit low, goes off a helmet, gets knocked down. That's another one, bummer. But it happens in the course of the game. Just, you just wish. A little bit higher, and we've got a completion. All right, we talked about the RPOs. So we got a little RPO right here. So as they're running across, all he's doing to see if he's got space over here. This guy's off. This guy's trailing. He's going to come out and just throw this 1-step screen right here. Rushed it just a touch. And in doing so, just a little bit behind right there. But good read based off J.C. Jackson. Way behind. Stephon Diggs gets that out in front of him. That's a big play. Good decision. Just missed an easy throw. You can see him right there. He's mad at himself knowing that he could have had that one. So that's number 3. And here's number 4. So right here, nice little read. Again, off that hook with the swing. We saw that earlier where he hit the over right here. Good job. Sees the corner off now. The other one, the corner was pressed. Knew he had man-to-man to take this. Now he's got the corner off. Perfect. Now I'm going to read this guy right here. He gets width. I'm right down to the right guy in the hook. Just a little bit to the inside, just off the fingertips. But those are the 4 misses that he had. The last one coming with 13:23 left in the second quarter. 13:23 left in the second quarter. So everything else from there was completions. That was awesome. Unbelievable performance by Josh Allen. Saw it big play after big play after big play. Wasn't just dinking and dunking. He was playing Josh Allen football and still went 21 of 25, 5 touchdowns, just 4 incompletions. You saw 4 completions. I know he's saying to himself, my gosh, I could have been perfect in this game because he made the right decisions on those other plays. Just missed a couple throws, just a little bit off, but unbelievable performance. Bills Mafia, I know you're celebrating this week, and you should be because your quarterback is taking steps closer to being one of the great ones. And, man, if he can just bottle that up and throw it out there every single week, you got a great shot to end up in L.A. for Super Bowl.